What's up? This is Jeremiah Azerworth. What is Jeremiah Azerworth all about? I'm all about all types of things. Um, in my last show, I talked about PlayStation 4 and how it costs $300 and how you need to go get one. And also PlayStation, I think it's VR, and that's they've got a lot of good games for that, and I think that's $300 too. But anyway, I'm just gonna talk about some new movies that I haven't seen, but I thought about watching, and so I'm gonna go over some of these that are available online. Um, Mile 22 with Mark Wahlberg. I had watched this, but I was not paying attention at the time. Blind Spotting, 2018. This is like, I'm not sure if that's like Train Spotting or it has something to do with this Train Spotting movie, which is about these heroin users in like in the UK, and I don't know if that's a sequel to that or not, but let me think. What else is um Julie? I'm. These are just the movies that I had thought about watching. Um, Juliet Naked, Ethan Hawke and Chris O'Dowd. This looks good. Um, but man, I don't even know. I don't even feel like talking about this. I just what I really want to talk about is let me think. I just need to think of something. Like what what could we talk about? There was like some okay. There was something I was gonna say. There really was, but I guess we could talk about um, hmm. I mean, I don't know. I was gonna talk about all these movies and stuff, but this is just boring me, and I don't really know. I don't know what there is to talk about. Well, it's November and it's almost Christmas, so I guess a lot of people are gonna be buying stuff like online and at department stores and retail stores and everything. And like I had mentioned, you should get a PlayStation 4, or um, you could get all types of stuff. I mean, um, some people do like stand up comedy. Maybe I should think of like some jokes and like then say like, here's a, like what all is it like, like a funny story that happened to you, or like a funny story that happened to someone else, or you just make up like a funny story and then tell the story, right? I mean, um, like let me think of so what I'm going to do is think of a story right now. What is a funny story that happened to me? Hmm. And like a lot of times, the stories that I do have are um, there's like just like one part of the story or several parts of the story that I don't feel like are safe to tell, and so then I just don't even tell the story, or that I don't like um, want to talk about. So hmm, I don't know. So I guess really when you make videos and music and or whatever you do, it's always like a question of if you're going to talk about stuff about yourself or about somebody else or about like, so you know what I'm saying? So I had like I guess like previously I had been talking a lot about myself and stuff, and I just feel like maybe that I shouldn't have done that. And so my then I just thought, well, I'll talk about movies, games, and music because that has nothing to do with me, you know. But uh, what what's funny is that I should have like millions of dollars by now, you know. And I've had several businesses, but I didn't make. I mean, the money that I had earned from those businesses are now gone. So I need to start a business. Is what I need to do. You know, that's what I should do. And so I guess the theory there is you take your money from your whatever regular job you have, and then go invest in your business, and then get the business going good enough to where you quit your job and spend all the time at the business. You know, so so you can do that. But so yeah, that's. I mean, I've already so I've worked at a bunch of places and had businesses, and I like what I liked about having um, just different businesses was that I could set my own hours and make as much or as little as I wanted to, depending on how much I worked and what I did and how much I invested in the business and everything else. So um, So yeah. So I guess in the same way these videos are kind of an investment thinking like, maybe if I make enough videos and and then maybe I can improve the videos somehow, then maybe one day I'll get a return on my investment for the investment that I made in these videos, you know? And so so I don't know. And then it's like because I guess like I could put ads on the video, but how would I get paid for that? Like, because like some of the other videos I see are like they have an ad at the beginning, and then they have the video, and then some of them like at least on YouTube, and but then some of the other videos will have ads like every like 10 or 15 minutes or something. So I don't know, but I mean, like I would always like look at like stuff about acting when I was in high school, and it was like stuff about like screen time. Well, this is like 15 minutes screen time. I mean, how much screen time does some like major Hollywood actor have in their like 1 or 2 minutes or 3 minutes if they're lucky on a on whatever movie or TV show. So y'all can say whatever you want about what I'm doing, but y'all are too scared to do what I'm doing, and you can't do what I'm doing. That's why all you can do is go talk about me wherever you're at, or try to or do all this retarded, pointless stuff you do, and and that's just like whatever. And I mean, and it would be cool to have like guests and stuff, but how is that going to happen? How am I supposed to have? I mean, somebody's got to pay those people or motivate those people somehow to come over to wherever I'm at, and I might not want people, in my around me anyway to do what, So, um, I don't know, but I could easily, you see all these like professional shows. This is as professional as it gets. I mean, y'all have y'all everybody, and I could put up some stupid little poster behind me, and or like a picture framed or whatever, and I could like put some official looking furniture and a big like table and a mic and a microphone built into the table and everything. But I don't have time to do all that, and um, but I could, I totally could if I thought it mattered that much. And maybe it kind of does, maybe it doesn't. But I I mean, I think that maybe a lot of people are watching my videos, and you can say whatever you want, but you're not. I mean, then do what I'm doing and see how easy it is and everything else. So um, it's not that I don't have stuff to talk about. It's just um, I mean, kind of learning as I go because a lot of things that I want to talk about, somebody else is going to have a problem with, and I don't even want to waste my time with it, you know. But then again, on some level, I don't care anymore, and I could care less what people think about me because if they want to take away my ability to do this, then I want to take away their ability to do it. And if somebody wants to take away money from me, then I want money to be taken away from them, and everything else. So I don't know. You can tell me whatever you want to tell me, but I don't think, like I said, but here's my 15 minutes of screen time, and I can increase that if I verify my phone number and all this other stuff that's unnecessary. But, um, you know, I don't know. I mean, you go make your movie, and I'll make my movie, and we'll see who said what. Um, so you go make your like professional radio show and all this stuff, and how is and with all this, and tell me how that's any different than what I'm doing because I don't have the like a professional United States like sponsored uh, press credentials where I can go talk about any of this political stuff or any of this anything that happens with that. I mean, y'all, go ahead and talk about it. I don't care because I could easily talk about the same thing, but that you know they have some kind of special credentials or something where they can do that. And then if anybody else talks about it, they get all upset, and. So that's why I don't talk about any of this stuff. I mean, so anyway, I'm Jeremiah Azer, um, Azerton, and who are you anyway? And if you want to say I'm not Jeremiah Azerton, then who is this other guy? And you think you can get at him? I don't think you can.